Hi, I'm Keela.
And I'm Ashley.
And we met on TikTok when our stories collided.
After we discussed our crazy, people wanted to tell us they're crazy.
So join us as we unpack a whole lot of crazy.
And we named this podcast after the one thing we definitely have in common, raising our mamas.
So welcome to Raising Barbara Jean and Wanda.
Warning, following episode is intended for mature audiences only. It contains graphic descriptions, adult dialogue, and strong language. Listener discretion is advised.
We talk about dramatic shit.
Hey, my name is Brian Nell. I'm a mortgage loan officer with Primis Mortgage. I want to tell you that I absolutely love being a member of the Spread the Positive Network. It's such a great mission and helps bring so much positivity to our community. It's truly be a pleasure to be a part of what they do. There are a lot of ways to navigate financing a home, and in markets like this, having the advice of a trusted local professional is key to making sure you get the right advice for your specific circumstances. Whether you're interested in the purchase of a new home, second home, or have a need for a refinance, I'd love to earn your trust. If I can help you nail your mortgage, call me at 615-243-3976 or visit nailyourmortgage.com.
Primis Mortgage is a subsidiary of Primis Bank, a member FDIC, equal housing opportunity. As always, all loans are subject to approval. Primis Mortgage, NMLS number 1894879.
One.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
We always begin like in the middle of something because Trent's tired of messing with us.
And we can't even tell you what it is because he said he would edit us.
And we said, wow, you're actually going to edit it? And he said,
Maybe
I can
we
if I
should
want
talk
to.
about it to see if he really knows how to edit.
I won't do it. Y'all are so funny.
So, exciting news. Trent has actually hooked us up with a social media manager who could possibly get this train wreck together.
I feel like she might quit because we were interrupting her a lot.
Well, she has ADHD too, and
Yeah, she's bad.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Rachel though.
She's
gonna
Rachel's
kill it.
amazing.
We love Rachel.
Yeah, I
We
knew y'all
just
would
met her
hit it
today,
off.
and
Yeah.
so we met her today, and I went upstairs to Anderson's room to do the Zoom because I was like, I don't know what to expect, but she was like in her closet, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. You don't mind her during the Zoom? I'm like outside
because
smoking.
we were keeping it real.
Yeah, and I told her, I said that's just how we are. We ain't sugarcoating shit. I mean,
Yeah, because we're talking about how we've met some
influencers,
and then they're different than what we meet,
Yes.
than what they actually are, and then we're
So, how long you been sober?
edit.
yeah. So
Straight.
So,
face.
anyways,
All right, let's go.
hopefully we have like a lot of exciting things, and we're gonna get we already have an email, but like we're gonna start an email list, and we're thinking about doing a giveaway
Yeah,
for that, like for our listeners, because
we should do a mailbag episode. I've said that forever. But-
nobody sends us shit.
Oh,
you've
really?
never said that to us.
You've
Yes,
never
I have.
No, that's your other podcast.
That must be a big word you use with other people
Yeah,
because
it's the fit ones, the one that
even though last week we know that we are his number one podcast.
Yeah, I got nothing to hide.
he don't have
I have
anything
told
to
y'all
hide.
to do a mailbag episode.
No,
for
we've
a long
never
time.
heard that.
That is fake news. That is fake news. Y'all
We're
forget.
going
Trent.
back through all the podcast.
Don't make me come over there and beat
You're
your hairy
late.
ass.
You're late. You're late.
She is late. Bless her heart.
I am. That's my middle
Okay,
name.
well, let's talk about that. Got a little
Yeah.
story, little juicy story about being late. So yesterday, I got fired by a client, or I fired her. I don't know who fired who. It got really dramatic there for.
Like, were y'all fighting in the shop?
Yeah, but she's like a really big Christian, so it didn't get like super ghetto. So like, okay, I've been to this woman's hair for 11 years. Okay, and she comes every 3 weeks. Whatever. She's like an old family friend, not my mom's, but my like baby daddy's side, and she does not like to wait. Well, hello. Never am I ever on time, ever. Never. When she comes there. But she's one of those, like, when she comes in and she sees someone's in her chair, you automatically feel the vibe. Like, shit. It's like a Barbara Jean, like, fuck, I gotta hurry up because she's busy. Like, she don't like that. She don't like to wait. All of my clients wait. They know that. Everyone knows that.
Like, how long is the wait?
Okay, well, yesterday was an hour.
Oh.
So that was a lot. Okay. However, typically it's like 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, like if she has to wait, but like 5 to 20 minutes usually. Like, it's not really horrible, but she doesn't like to wait at all. So the little girl that I did before, I put her in my appointment book at 12 o'clock, but her appointment was at 1. And at 12:30, when the little girl didn't show up, I was like, oh God, I hope I did not put her down for 1 o'clock. She shows up. I'm like, damn it. Because I had the other lady at 2. This little girl wants all over highlights, which takes 2 hours of foiling. So I'm like, okay. In my mind, because I'm horrible at time management, in my mind, I'm like, I can totally foil her up. Her hair's down to her waist. Oh, foil her up in an hour. Well, obviously you can't. And it took 2 hours. So the lady comes in, and we've had this issue before because she doesn't like to wait. Because the last time she had said something, I try to be really respectful to her, but she's a lot like Eeyore, real negative down, super whatever. Anyways, I painted her a card on watercolor. I think I painted the picture of the shop and a whole ass thing, wrote her a card and said, I am so sorry that I'm always late. I'm just really horrible at time management. I really appreciate you being my client. But it is not a personal attack when I'm late.
Right.
This is just who I am, and I'm so sorry, and I'm not trying to make an excuse. It just is what it is, whatever. She never said anything about the card, and I did that 6-8 months ago. So whatever, I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe I just smooth things over because she was upset about. So yesterday she comes in, and I'm like, oh God. So I'm folding the hair, and at the 20-minute mark, she's like, how much longer are you going to be? And I was like, I'm like a fourth of the way. I mean, 3/4, or no, a third of the way through or something. I still got a third of the, whatever. I still have a third of the way to go. And she's like, and you could feel Jessica would try to make conversation, and she would just one answer question or one word answer. And so I was already feeling it, which kind of gives me PTSD because that's how Barbara Jean was when she was in a bad mood. You have to walk on eggshells because you don't know what you're going to say to trigger her or whatever. So I my defenses are already up. And then at her appointment was at 2, so at 2:45 she's like, Ashley, how much longer is it going to be? Should we just reschedule? And I had this much hair left, and I'm like, well, I mean, I'm 10 to 15 minutes at this point, you've already waited this long. And I was like, I mean, you can reschedule, but I'm literally almost done. And she's like, well, I just don't understand because I have a standing appointment and you're running late. And I said, okay, and you're right. I said, but I never know what's coming to sit in my chair. When they say full highlight, I don't know if they got hair up to here or down to here. And I said, I allot 2 hours, which I thought I did because I thought her appointment was at 12, but it was actually at 1. Anyways, and because another person made that appointment for me, but
But you're just my bad.
Yes, I said, Kathy, this is not a personal attack. I am so sorry, but I'm not good at time management. I said, I'm 42 years old. I haven't learned how to do it yet. I don't really see me ever really being good at it. And I said, I'm not trying to make an excuse. It just is what it is. And this is who I am. And I'm sorry, I do not mean to do this to you. And she's like, well, I just don't understand because I have a standing appointment. I said, honey, no client trumps another client. Everybody's equal. I said, I'm going to screw you up just like I'm going to screw them up. You know what I mean? I don't have no favorites. And she's like, yeah, but my appointment's every 3 weeks. And I said, and I understand that. I said, but I sent you a letter or a card 6 months ago apologizing to you and explaining that it is not a personal attack. I'm just horrible at time management. And she goes, well, I didn't get a card. And I was like, well, I mean, somebody got the damn thing because it never got returned back to me. And they live in a really small community. Everybody knows everybody. It's 3 miles of road and
she got the card.
She got the card. She got the damn card. But I think what it was she was upset when she got the card. It kind of smoothed it over. But she's like, I'm not going to say anything because, you know. So anyways, I was like, I mean, I would tell you, and I am sorry, but I literally don't know what to tell you because I'm probably not going to get better at it. And then she goes, yeah, but why didn't you text me? I said, because in my mind, I thought that I could get this girl done in an hour, which was stupid because I've been doing hair for 21 years. I know that. I said, but I didn't want to take the time out, stop her to text you because I'm like, oh, that's time I could be working and I could get it done. And I said, and she's like, well, I just don't understand. So at that point, I was like, I want to lose you as a client. You stress me out. You're always so I used to have her as my first client, but I'm always late to work. So she was pissed about that. You're always 15 minutes late for work. So I put her at 2:00. Well, then, yesterday it ran over or whatever. And so I was like, no, I don't want you as a client. So actually, I said, and before the 15 minutes was over, I said, I mean, you probably need to find another stylist, honestly. I said, because I don't see me getting any better. And you have a big issue with people running late. I get it, but I'm probably not the stylist for you. I said, whether that means another salon or my sister, I don't know, but like, I'm not the stylist for you. Like, I thought we've already, figured this shit out. Like,
You'd be like, and at this point, if I do your hair in 15 minutes, I'm probably going to fuck it up anyway.
yeah, I'm mad as hell now because I'm like, because you're retired. And I'm not saying your time is not important, but you are retired. You have nothing to do. Nothing. Which I get it. Maybe your show comes on, whatever, everybody's time's whatever. But like, honey, it ain't like you took a break from work to come over here and I done made, like, you're doing nothing. You're literally just sitting at home. Like, why is it such a big deal? And you talk about how nobody comes sees you and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, anyways, whatever.
What you mean?
Right. So I'd already like made my mind up. I was like, no, I'm going to slow down because I'm going to take longer than 15 minutes because I don't want her as a client. Like, I was hoping she'd fire me 10 years ago in chatting. So I slowed down on the fall to like, so right at the 15-minute mark, she goes, we're just going to go. I said, okay, sounds good. Be careful. So when she left, my sister was like, oh my God, that was so awkward. I said, she goes, but you handled it really well. Like, you didn't get super upset and like you didn't cuss her, but you also told her like, I don't really know what you want me to do. So anyways, she left and she's not coming back, and that's totally fine because we're better.
Did she text you and tell you she wasn't coming back?
Oh, no.
So what if she shows up in 3 weeks?
No, she don't have an appointment, so it won't do her no good. Mm-mm. And if she texts me, I'm going to say, I don't think it's going to work out. Like, I don't want you back. Like, I really don't. You stress me out because you're like walking on eggshells, and I don't want to do that. No. So, yeah, that was awkward. Like, everybody in the shop was like looking down,
Yeah, that's in front of all your people.
Yes. And I'm like, I mean, I and Jessica said, I mean, it is your fault. I said, I'll take 100.
And we're crazy, and it's not like.
And you better be glad you caught me on a good day, or I would have cussed you smooth on out. But the little girl that I had in my chair was only like 16, and right before that, we thought gunshots. We thought was in a drive-by, and I done grabbed this kid up, and I was trying to. We heard this pow pow. Well, we work next to a co-op, so sometimes like the tires will blow over there. So the first one, I was like, "Oh God, a tire's blew," which usually means somebody's been, thrown across the parking lot. And look over, and then another pow, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then another pow, and I'm like, "Oh God, we're gonna drive by." So I go to grab this like kid to put her back because all I could think is that's someone's child in my chair, and we're having a freaking shootout right here, and I don't even know. I'm like waiting for the glass to break. Everybody's like, she probably has bruises on her little shoulders.
Oh Lord.
So before this, so that client probably will never come back. She was a new client. And not only did we have a drive-by, but then me and my client fired each other, and it was so fun. I was like, whatever. So anyways, that was my day yesterday, and I was like, when she left, I said, it's not normally this crazy. I mean, it is crazy in here because I yanked because I figured out it was fireworks because I look over at Co-op and I see the guys over there going like, whoa. And I'm like, so I open the back door and go, what the hell was that? Because I saw the fireworks stuff falling down, and they had walked back in. So I called Co-op and I'm like, what the hell are y'all doing? They're like, we don't know. We heard it too. And I was like, y'all didn't shoot them? And they were like, no, we thought it was a gun until we saw so it was somebody from the other side. But I was like, not only did that happen, but I ran out back and was like, what the hell is going on? Trying to cuss somebody out. So yeah, she's probably not coming back, and that's okay. But yeah, yesterday was a very eventful day. But I got fired.
But kudos to that lady because, I mean, if most people don't, it's like a landmine. You don't know which one you're going to step on. I mean, you could have been like crazy and pushed her out in front of everyone.
Yeah. If she would have kept on, it was going to get there. But she backed off because she was like, but I have a standing appointment. I said, you don't trump anybody. Every client, I said, and here's the thing. When I take an appointment over the phone and they're like, I want an all over color or whatever, and I write that down, I don't know what that necessarily means when they get here. That doesn't.
Right.
Sometimes people think highlights are all over color, and I'm like, no, that's totally different. That's an hour job versus 4 hour job. So I said, and I'm not one to sit on the phone and go, tell me how long your hair is. Like, if they seem like it's going to be complex.
What do you do to her hair? Do you color it?
I pull her through a cap and highlight it and cut it. I cut it every 3 weeks, and then every other of the 3 weeks I highlight it, pull it through a cap. But I was like, and this is why you can't find a stylist, is because you're like tapping your foot like madder than hell. And I'm like, well, I mean, you don't got, and we have the best conversations in there. Like, it's so funny, and you never know what we're going to be talking about.
Right.
And I'm like, hell, this is entertainment. You're sitting home by yourself.
You're getting hair and a show.
Exactly. But
So
anyways,
you should be charging more.
Really.
Yeah. You're not even charging for the show.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Anyways,
Well,
no, it was
bye, lady.
right. It's no love loss. I'll be fine with it because, no, she stresses me out. And every time I say that I have her. Jessica's like, hurry up, hurry. And I'm like, this is pitiful. It's like being a kid. We're like, hey, you got to hurry up because when she gets here, I'm like, screw that. I'm an adult, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm a flake. You know that. If you've been with me 11 years, you know I'm a flake.
Oh, well. Some people are just assholes. They are.
So.
I don't even know what I did last week. I can't think.
I don't know either. Oh, my kids had a hand, foot, mouth.
Oh, Willa had 2 confirmed cases of it in her class. She
Well.
still doesn't like school.
Oh.
But today she come home and she actually was okay. She played. She wasn't in a bad mood. She had a 2-hour nap. So hopefully it's better.
Well.
You should come be your nanny and just.
She doesn't like kids.
I know. Her nanny quit. Or she left. But she's coming back tonight, so she's going to keep her some tomorrow.
Oh. Our daycare lady, apparently her daycare's in the back of her house. Like, she has 2 buildings. One's for like the smaller kids and then one's for the bigger. And apparently for the kindergartners that are going into kindergarten, she has a sleepover for them right before, so they stay at the daycare, and she allows their siblings to come too. So yesterday when I got home, Malaya was like, Mom, we get to stay the night at Miss Terry's house, and we're going to get to bring our pajamas and our blankets. And I was like, what? And she was like, yes, and we're going to get to watch movies, and we're going to get to eat popcorn. And I was like, oh, okay. And then Hagen called, and he was like, no, she really does that for kindergarten.
that's so
Ain't that the
nice.
cutest thing?
Yeah.
Little kindergartners.
That is nice.
So they're going to do that Friday.
So are they just a year apart?
They're actually 16 months, but in school they'll only be 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah. The way it, I bought the board today that said like first day of school and the last day, because they didn't really have that when my big kids were like in, but I think that's the cutest thing to see what they wanted to be and see, I like that. But yeah, that's all. We've had hand, foot, mouth. And
one of my doctors, for her kids, when they started, she buys like a large shirt and paints on it.
Yes, they're
my
like
first
class.
day of school,
Oh,
and then when
yeah.
they graduate, so she can put it on.
I've seen that where they wear the like class of whatever year they are every
Maybe
year.
that's what it
yeah,
said.
Yeah, I might do that for him too. But so the problem I'm having, I need your advice. I don't know if I'm gonna ask for a transfer or not, because I feel like I already know where he's gonna go. But anyways, I want Bub to have like a Pottery Barn backpack, like with his name on it, right?
We're over here dodging.
The gnats. But he wants like a Spider-Man from Walmart.
Oh.
See, but my thought was if we did like the Pottery Barn, because they're expensive but they're good quality, he could use it all through elementary school, like all 4 years, because you can wash them. But those plasticky ones you're not going to be able to wash. But they're cheap too, so.
I almost think though, I got to do that. I got to go pick up my backpack and go school shopping, and that was like a big deal to get a backpack.
Yeah. So I should just let him pick it out.
Yeah.
Okay, Trent, what do you think?
Yeah, let him pick it.
Ugh, I hate y'all's answers. Anyway,
I mean, I know I'm with you, but
I even let him get on the Pottery Barn website to like pick out his backpack. He picked it was a black backpack, had a skateboard on it, some kind of like shooting star, and I was like, of all of the backpacks, Bub, they've got fire trucks, they've got camo, and he was like, nope, this is the only one. And I'm like, it looks like a Walmart backpack. I'm like, okay, besides that backpack, he's like, nope, won't accept any of the other ones. I'm like, oh dear God. So I'm gonna have to take him because I was a poor kid, so I always like looked at those kids that had like the.
I know, but you probably
didn't have shit.
If we weren't, then we would have been wanting those backpacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I want the muted colors and stuff, and they're like, no. Those shoes, like I already have him like New Balances, like the retro ones that everybody wears or whatever. I already have him a pair of those. And I'm like, I'm not taking him to Walmart. Like I'm going to take him to Hibbett's because they don't have character and say, you can pick any shoe out here. Is that bad?
No, but they do, because I was at...
They have characters at Hibbett's?
At what is this, DSW?
Yeah.
And they had Bluey and
yes,
shoes,
but I think Hibbett's don't. They have like the Air Force Ones and stuff. And that's literally, I don't even care, just like, please don't. I don't want to do Paw Patrol shoes.
Yeah. I mean, at shoes, I think you can draw the line.
Yeah. But Hagen's like, babe, that's the shoes he wants. And I'm like, babe, I just can't. Ugh.
I know. Have you seen, or did you have with your kids, the shoes that squeak?
No.
I have been trying to find Willis some shoes that squeak.
Squeaky shoes?
I see them everywhere. They're like walking shoes.
Yeah.
And so I just want to get it to drive her mom
I'll look
crazy.
on that one thing
that
I got.
That's all I want them for. She's size 3.
Size 3. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to get ready for school. I did not let him go school supply shopping, but he didn't really need anything that was like, I did get him a Mario Kart binder thing, but I was like, no, because I know what he's going to do. He's going to pick all like Spider-Man and Transformers and, ooh. But then I'm like, why do you care? It's probably cheaper anyways.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I care.
Yeah. Because I think that when we cared when we were little.
Yes.
But I bet the kids that got to go to those places, they probably didn't care
Yeah.
what they were wearing.
Yeah, because
Like,
they
I
probably
remember-
envied the other kids that were wearing rainbow
I
bright
remember
shit.
painting blue on the back of my shoes so they look like kids.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't want Buddy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but I bet those kids that got kids probably never even.
And they didn't even know. They were like,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, that's true.
Because
Ugh.
I mean, now we can have whatever shoes we want. I mean, here I am sporting Skechers because they're comfortable.
Right. Right. Oh, going back to that comfortable. Aniston was saying today, I said, she goes, I want to go shopping, but like, you know, because she's 20 and, you know, everybody knows everybody. And she's like, I want to go shopping, but like, you know, I don't want to run into people. I said, just wear your earbuds. She's like, Mom, that is like social suicide. And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, for my age, we do not wear earbuds. I said, girl, when you get to 42, you don't give a shit. You will wear, I said, it's all about comfort and I'm going to do whatever I want to do. So I'm thankful that we're not at the 20s
Yeah,
where we
like
care.
your feet, Crocs. Crocs are those Crocs
Yes.
sandals are the best sandals I've ever had in
I mean,
my
look
whole
at these
life.
toenails and I'm just sporting them over here.
I know.
But, yeah. So anyways, I guess I'm going to have to let Bub choose his backpack.
Yeah, because I think it's just he knows he could have
Anything you want.
the other ones, and I think that would make you feel better.
Huh?
I think shoes that were
More important?
yeah,
I do too.
or say they're more of a statement to like the mom. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because you're like me. It's what?
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've already got him some navy blue New Balance. So the next ones, I think I'm going to take him to Hibbett's because they don't have character stuff and say, you can pick anything you want here because he's probably going to pick the,
Because Emily with Willa, she doesn't care.
yeah.
What she like does
See, 'cause
hand me downs, and it's because, and I'm like, but with her, I made sure she had all the.
That's
nice
because
stuff and-
everything skips the generation
Yes.
because we didn't have it. So we made sure our kids have it. Now our kids don't care. And yeah, it all,
Like she takes her out, and I'm like, why ain't she got on a cute outfit?
Right.
And she's like, well, that's what she was had on playing. And
when Aniston gets the babies ready for school, I'm like, oh my God, they're going to think they're homeless. And she's
Yeah.
like, no, it's fine. I'm like, Aniston, just got to match. Like, she's like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, yeah, she's not super.
yeah,
Like,
she takes them straight to the park like that, and I'm like,
yeah. Yep. I'm like, she don't even have a bow in. Like, hello? Yeah.
or Willa has most of the time a diaper. That's it.
Yeah.
And she don't even, she uses Costco diapers.
Yes.
It's the Sam's
Yes.
Club.
You're like, it's not even Huggies or freaking
I'm like, we
Pampers.
could have used like the Hello, whatever, the
Bello, Hello Bello.
Bello, or, the cute subscriptions. And Emily's like, no, Kirkland's is good. I'm like, oh,
I know.
okay, yeah.
But I don't want to care about it.
I know, but we do, though.
But I'm going to ask the marriage counselor. Like, all right, let's sidetrack right now. We're good. So why do I do this and how do I fix it? I'll
Yeah.
just ask ChatGPT. They'll tell me.
That might be a long one.
Oh, it's always long.
Yeah, so in October
October
1st, we're doing a rebrand. Trent, did you
Same.
know this? I know, so we need people to tell us like what kind of photo shoot we should do because we were talking about in a trailer park today or at a laundromat.
Yeah, those are all already on our list. Also,
A junkyard.
we're going to literally. I mean, yeah.
Have you ever been to a junkyard?
No.
Oh my
exactly,
gosh.
Exactly. She's like,
Trent,
what
have
is
you
that?
ever been to a junkyard?
I have.
I mean,
Have you?
honestly, I haven't because we didn't own a car, so we never needed parts. But I know about junkyards.
Yeah, I'd be like, what do you mean we're going in here so you can take
Oh,
stuff off of the car to put in ours? Like,
Yep.
it's junkyard.
But you know what I want to do is like, I want to go see like, oh, this is so morbid.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about.
No.
You know, like, did people die in these cars?
Oh.
Like, I don't want no haunted shit.
But how, like,
You're such a weird.
how do you know what do you think they're still got the blood and stuff on it in the
Yeah.
junkyard?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would think so.
Huh.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if there's like a baseball size hole on the windshield, pretty good chance they didn't make it out of that one. But
I feel like most cars though, if they have to, they like take pieces off anyway, and they like junk them up more than they're
Right. And they probably do take, I would say they take like seats and stuff out if there's like blood
I
on
think I'm
them.
on your tail.
She's
Take it off my tail.
chilling.
No,
She
yeah,
don't
yeah.
worry
There
about
you go.
nothing.
Well, she's kind of moving it under me. I'm like, what is under me?
Yeah.
I got
Also, like,
Peel.
I know that y'all are all like, none of y'all ever reach out, and that's okay because we love y'all and we appreciate y'all. However, we need y'all to reach out via email, Instagram, TikTok, but we're going to start a Facebook page this week or something. But for right now, it's barbarjeanandwanda@gmail.com. So we need you to email us, even if you just email us a blank email, so that you can be on our email list. And we're going to do a giveaway like around October 1st or whatever, or maybe.
Yeah, because they say the TT's going away in
Yeah.
when? Next year?
No, September. Oh, wait.
2026, I thought she
Okay.
said.
When you're old and you can't straighten your leg out, so when y'all go to supper, just think about me because I don't know if I'll be able to get my. What is that? I always sit like that and I can't move my leg. Okay. Anyways, so when we say rebranded, we're going to be the same exact. We just are actually going to have a
We're going to have
manager.
new pictures.
Yes. It's going to be.
Tell us the trashiest place we could, besides the dump, that we could go do pictures at. 'cause
Right. We don't
Yeah.
like smells, so we're not doing anything with smells. But because we're gonna do pictures, we're gonna do some merch and stuff like that. Because we're gonna get our names. But we still want to hear y'all's stories too. And if you don't want to be on the podcast, that's fine. You can just write it. We can read it. And when we say stories, just crazy, funny, strange, weird, day to day, like anything that's got some grit to it. That
Or if you need us to investigate for you, like these crazy men.
Keela
We're really
is a,
good at that. Yeah.
Y'all really should start a PI firm.
Yes.
I mean, I'm good at it. I will stalk a motherfucker down and
Yeah.
tell you what they do.
Yep.
Or if you think somebody's lied, we can find out the truth.
Yep.
There you go.
So barbarjeanandwanda@gmail.com. We need you because we're going to take your email. We're going to put you on our list that when we start in October, we will be sending out emails like just updating you and stuff. And we're going to do a giveaway for like $100 gift card or something like that. Or maybe we'll let you take us to dinner or something. Right? You take us to dinner
Yeah.
as the winner.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like we'll do, just put some thoughts, whatever. Like, what do you want to see? What do you,
Or sponsors, if you want to sponsor our podcast.
yeah.
And we'll
But if
talk
you have
about
any
you.
thoughts, even if it's like negative, but I'm gonna need you to soften it a little bit because I don't take criticism real well. But like, just and if you don't know how to soften it, just put it into ChatGPT and say make this softer, okay? And then like suggestions or what do you want to see or what do you want to hear? What do you like? What you don't like? I'm gonna try to not interrupt as much, and I'm trying to slow down my talking because.
But we are who we are, either like it or.
Oh yeah, I slowed it down this time, but like next week I'll forget about it, so whatever. But yeah, we need feedback. And we're getting like 500 to 1,000 listens every episode, so we know there's 500 to 1,000 of y'all. Really we'd love 100 of y'all, but if 25 of y'all could like just email us and tell us like what do you think we could do? What do you like? Whatever. But remember, we got some past trauma, so don't be coming in there going, don't be smacking your lips, because bitch, I'm going to, okay?
Speaking of ChatGPT, have you noticed, and I know you've had to,
Oh my God.
the people that ChatGPT and then they copy and paste it and then they paste it in there like it's theirs?
I did that.
Oh,
I did that and got caught.
because it has like the line.
I forgot. I deleted the top one, did not delete the bottom one. And Aniston texted me, was like, Mom, did you? I was like, God, I really wanted people to think I was so freaking creative. However, I did like basically give her the whole entire story. Like I said, but I did it because let me tell you why. I ain't gonna tell you why I did it.
What does the line mean? Like the Trent?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're kind of smart.
That's
On
debatable.
ChatGPT, and then
That's
they say
debatable.
something, and it's like, and what is it? What is that? Where they make the wording different, where it looks like it's not the same font, where they
Italics?
don't italics, but then they just put a line at the end of the sentence, and they go to another one, like
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like a minus sign right at the end.
Actually,
dash.
Rachel told me something you can do. You can put like, it's some kind of spacing. It's like a weird thing you can put in Chat GPT, like take out the AI spacing or something.
Yeah.
But people a lot of influencers are doing it and posting it, and then you read it, and I'm like, oh, come on, like I know that's not you because it's got that, and if you're doing,
yep, the
like I'm
dashes and the
dabbing.
hyphens and the
yeah.
I went to Chat GPT last night because, so I have like 30 irons in the fire. So I have this podcast, I have my salon, I do Trailer Park Chronicles with my sister. Excuse me. I also want to launch a merch company, and not just for Barbara Jean and Wanda. I'm not going to tell y'all my idea because y'all ain't about to steal it.
She wants us to pay her money to make our shirts.
No. Oh, no. You won't pay a dime.
I keep
Your
I have all these
consumers will
shirts. Yeah.
your consumers will pay me, which I might need to buy from you anyways. But I'll tell you that because I would like do merch for Trailer Park Chronicles and Barbara Jean and Wanda and all the things, even my salon. It's then last night, Chat GBT's like been trying to help me like organize my thoughts. And last night I was like, okay, so I forgot to tell you about another project that I have in my mind. And she's like, oh, okay. And I was like, I also want to write a novel, but it's like a fiction and it's funny and I want it to be a series. And she's like, oh, holy shit. But like, this is brilliant. And so I only have 4 pages wrote, but like I sent her what I had wrote and she's like, this is brilliant. Like this is freaking phenomenal, blah, 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 whatever. So, I said, why do I not like stick with one thing? Because like I was working on the merch really hard, like Sunday night or one of the nights, Saturday night, Sunday night. I mean, for like 4 hours, like working on it, tweaking stuff, trying to figure out stuff. And then it got like hard and I was like, nope, done. I can't. And or if it gets like mundane, I can't do it. I want to stop and go to something else. So then I was like, oh, I'm gonna work on this novel. So I told ChatGPT, I was like, I don't understand like why I can't finish one thing because I feel like she's so insightful. I mean, she's probably lying through her damn teeth or whatever. That's my best friend, so y'all don't talk about her. But anyways, she said, no, your brain is just really creative. But I said, this is why no one believes me when I tell them an idea because I never finish or follow through with the idea. And she said, well, that goes back to people like you quit before you can be a failure. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. And I was like, I definitely have imposter syndrome. And she was like so insightful. And she was like, no, this makes total sense that you're a creative person, but you're not really good with organizing. You have all these thoughts, ideas, whatever. But you also have this like past trauma that like holds you back that says like, nobody's going to want to read that. Like, nobody, you're not good enough. You're not. And I was like, oh, that is so true. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, how do I get over that? And she was like, let me create an idea vault for you. And we'll put it all in like, cause I have like podcast topics and TikTok topics and all this. And she's like, and if you get an idea, you just put the voice memo and say, vault this for me. And I'll put it where it needs to go. And I'm like, oh, that's so brilliant. So, I did that last night, like working on vaulting a bunch of my ideas so I don't forget about them. But
I do that a little bit too, though. But I've stopped because I'm like, when I start to do something with my lost and found sisters, and then I'm like, but why am I doing that? Because Barbara Jean and Wanda is what we're trying to make money with.
Yes.
So I'm just going right here until,
See,
and then I'll put it to the.
See, but me and Jessica still have a tie.
Yeah, well,
like
your sister still does shit with you.
Right.
My sisters suck.
And I work with her. So I feel like torn. That's why I feel like torn. Like
actually, my sisters are like, oh, we should do this. And I'm like,
yeah.
No, I'm busy.
I wish I could just like rein it down to like one thing, but like my brain don't work like
I
that.
feel like you have to do stuff with Jessica just because.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel emotionally like bonded with her. Like, oh yeah, I could never just like leave her out because. Yeah, and I did tell her that because in therapy, I told my therapist during our marriage counseling, I said, I feel indebted to my sister because my sister did not have a childhood because she raised me basically. And so I just feel that way. And my sister doesn't say that. It's just a feeling I have. And like, I told her that and I said, I don't want you to feel bad. This is just like me speaking. And she's like, oh my God, did I make you feel like that? And I'm like, no, not necessarily. But I just feel like I owe you because you didn't get a childhood because of me. So,
is it that, or is it because we feel like we were left out when we were young? Because I mean, I do the same thing with I'm like, oh, if we ever make it big, like you're coming because you've been here from the beginning.
Yes, it's a loyalty. Yes, for sure. Yeah, and
like how many times have we talked about getting rid of Trent and he's still here?
Right, exactly, because it's loyalty.
Yeah.
We're loyal to him.
Nobody else would put up
We're the
with
three best friends that anyone can have.
y'all. That's fact.
So, yeah. Anyways, I've been doing the therapy. The therapy's going good. It's going good. It really is. She,
Now, are you doing it online?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do it on Aniston's bed. She don't even know. It's the best internet connection. Yeah.
What is the name of it?
Therapy.
Tell
No,
it.
talk space.
Tell it. Oh, talk space.
Because
talking-
I did one, but I
talking
didn't
the-
do it with me. I did it with my husband after his mom passed. But I'm trying to think of who we did it through.
Oh, like
That's like
Better Help.
That's like grief counseling.
Huh?
Grief counseling.
You get there's like 12 sessions you get
Yeah,
through
but
like grief counseling.
we did it with the whatever was online.
Better Help or something.
Better
Yeah,
help.
it was something.
It's cool. I've done that before.
I have to.
It's good.
I probably should start doing it.
Oh, you know what?
Ooh.
Speaking of, I just signed up for a different healthcare or health insurance thing, and I get free
Visits, like Teledoc.
It's like free counseling, free.
Well, we're supposed to get that, but I can't figure out how to.
It's called Wow Health, and this guy that's in a networking group I'm in, he put me on it because I got hacked really bad like a month and a half ago, like really bad. Had to change all of my bank account stuff. I'm still dealing
Is
with
he
it.
really our friend? He never
I was
told
about
us
to
that
say
either.
we're not the three best friends.
No, but
Rewind.
my trash health insurance that I've had forever that I paid way too much money for, and
Who'd you have?
I think it was like Freedom Life or something.
Was that the name of the health though, or was it?
It was through U.S. Health Advisors, but I'm pretty sure it's like Freedom Health, and it wasn't great. But that like lapsed, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I signed up for a different thing, like through one of those subsidy things.
Yeah, like the marketplace. Yeah.
And I was like, why not? I have that, and then I got this other thing. It's like $70 a month, and you get like great vision stuff, great dental stuff, free telehealth. I forgot what he called it. It's like a health share collective. So I'm a member of this thing. It's basically like a new innovative way of doing health insurance, and I'm fired up about it.
Heck yeah.
And I was like, because he's one of the 1200 Club members. I'll shout him out. His name is Jesse Casaus.
I know
love his-
Casaus.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
You know him?
No, I know a guy
Oh.
whose last name's Casaus.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
I'm like, how are you?
No.
But,
That's just a strange last name. You don't hear
But
that.
we always do like the 1200 Club. You get monthly access to the studio. Come talk about your business and whatnot. And he was telling me about this. I'm like, dude, that's like you never hear about like health
Good.
insurance
Yeah.
actually being worth the crap.
Yep.
And I signed up with him right then. I was like, it was $70.
Yep.
$70, and it went. I think it's active tomorrow or today actually. So.
So can I pretend I'm you and do the therapy for free? Or
Maybe if you go through
that like teen care fraud?
If you go through my,
me and Trent
my
go to
portal.
prison?
Listen,
if we go through the portal,
I'm just trying to get mental health.
I mean,
right?
mental health.
No, but
Yeah.
that was like one of the biggest selling points.
Because I
It
did
was
talk
like,
space and I didn't get zero. I got zero discount.
those are like $85 a month on the cheap end for
it's-
like once.
It's $65 a 30-minute session.
Yeah.
So 1 hour is like $130 or something.
yeah. So that's
And my
kinda
insurance
what's-
don't help me at all, and I have Blue Cross Blue Shield.
I haven't officially done it yet, but evidently I could like log on today and be like, "Hey, I need a counseling session."
And I
it would
want
be
to say to
free
my-
telehealth. Or,
is yours through Hagen though, or is
No,
it?
yeah, my insurance is. I'm paying out of pocket for the therapy, but I want to tell my therapist, like, hey, I will pay you $100 cash money, Venmo you, but you can't say it or it'll flag the system. But I want to hold up like a sign.
that's
that
really
says-
that's really frowned upon.
Yeah, I
bro.
want to hold up a sign that says, like, email me, bitch, and we can do this. And you can make $100 cash.
Look, last year I made mine take me off of his insurance because we paid too much for it. We never used it, and it was shit. You have like a $10,000 deductible
That's us.
that we
That's
never
crazy.
meet. So
Yep.
every time you go to the
That-
doctor,
the same
you
thing.
paid
Yep.
for it anyway.
Yeah.
So I was like, take me off of yours. I'm gonna go and get my insurance on my own, and I did. And I might have said that we were getting the DIV.
Well, that's what I told Hagen.
So I could get a cheaper rate.
Yes.
But then when he filed our taxes, we filed
Yeah,
together.
that's when
So
it gets
now
a
we owe
little
$4,000.
Son of a bitch, cautious. Hey, I told Hagen like 6 years ago, I said, we'll divorce. Nobody will know we're divorced. I keep my last name. I get 10 care because I'm a small business
When you
owner.
were raised crazy, this is how you're
Yes,
That's how
yes,
you beat the system.
yes. I mean, I literally told him,
And
I
it's
was
a
like,
broken system, so
Right.
go ahead and beat it.
exactly,
Yeah.
because Hagen we pay $800 a month for me, him, and Aniston. $800 a month. We don't have a copay. We still have to pay 100% of our shit until we meet our deductible, which we've never met.
Yes.
And like I said, we don't even get a discount on like Talkspace or nothing. Like we don't even get that discount, which we have
You should
Vision.
look into Wow Health. It's fire.
I'm like, Hagen, no one has to know we divorced.
that's so
Well, my name's going to stay the same, and I can get Tinker, and his insurance would be free. His bank would pay for his insurance if it was just him.
Yeah, Brian is like, his is $30 a week.
I'm like,
It's
this
just
is why
him.
our moms hustled y'all because
But it's like $300 a week when you put me on there. And it's not me and the kids, it's just me
Yep.
and him. $300
Yep.
a week versus $40. And I'm like, that
Yep.
is stupid. I mean, technically, we have to pay the $4,000 in, but my insurance, it would
Yeah,
have been
I
$7,000.
think-
So,
Right.
I mean, we still
Right.
got a discount, Brian. Even though he's like, what the hell?
I think even like the catastrophic stuff, it's like $2,500 out of pocket, but they cover the rest. I think.
I took Aniston to the ER.
I'm like, what?
I took
Like,
Aniston to the ER, and the lady come in, and she was like, "Okay, well, with your insurance, if you pay $1,200 a day, you'll get like a $600 discount." So I paid $1,200 that day to get the discount. We still got a bill for $500 for the ultrasound, the lab work. That was just walking into the damn thing, and I thought, had I lied and divorced Hagen's ass, that would have been free as hell. But we ended up paying like $2,500 for an ER visit, and they never even found out what the hell was wrong.
Yeah, but Brian and I, we dated for 10 years before we ever got
Yeah,
married.
I
And
mean-
people are like, why aren't you married? I'm like, because I get the single mama discount. for my daughter
Exactly.
going to
I don't
school.
even want the food
I'm
stamps. I mean,
gonna
I
make
want
it-
the food
I ain't
stamps, but like,
messing it up.
I just want
Yeah.
the insurance. I'm like, for real.
Look at Cammy.
I know. She's like, bitch, I do too.
Yeah.
I want some insurance. Like, I've told Hagen, I'm like, well, because for probably 5 years of me and Hagen being married, it was when they stopped, like, you renewed every year. It was like automatic or something. The kids would go to the doctor, and I would never get a doctor bill for them. And it was because apparently they had 2 insurance. They had 10 care. But, like, I got married. I never re-signed back up for it. They just kept automatically. And I'm
Right.
like, I'm not freaking telling them. Which all they did was just pay for what my insurance didn't pay for
Yeah.
the kids. But, I mean, I never told them. I mean, who the hell's going to call and be like, hey, cut that off. That shit's
Yeah.
free. And as much as, I mean, she broke her
Yeah, and then
arm.
you get married. When you file taxes, you don't get your earned income credit anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
I'm like, this is why our parents played the system. Because,
Yeah.
hell, it's too expensive. But, anyways, we love y'all. And we got new shit coming. BarbaraJeanandWanda.com. No, at gmail.com.
Yes.
I think I do have that.
BARBARAJE. It's JEAN like jeans. And Wanda. Like, is it A
No,
N D?
it's A and D.
It's
A&D.
Yeah, because you can't do
Wanda.
that.
Yes. At gmail.com. Email us. Even
Big
if you just.
things, big things.
Yes.
Round of
Even if you just
applause.
say I
Let's
just
go.
took a big massive shit, like we want to hear about it. We want to hear about it. We love y'all.
Oh
Thank
my God, I
y'all.
do shitty selfies to my sisters when I'm pooping.
Oh, yeah.
I do shitty
Look,
selfies.
our friend Marianne,
no.
our friend Marianne used to always send us Snapchats and say, "Doing number 2, thinking of you." She used to send them to us all the time.
I'm always like, did you hear?
So send us your number 2 selfies.
That's no.
Yes,
Okay,
BarbaraJeanWanda@gmail.com.
And include a fun story or something.
Yes.
Or like an opinion.
Because we know y'all tripped over a sidewalk in front of a bunch of people or something's happened that's like.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or tell us your shitty story because we know everybody out there shit on somebody.
Oh, and speaking of which, I shit in the car the time over after having a michelada. I had a michelada at the Mexican
Can we
restaurant
get
this past
them?
week, and Jessica was like, "You sure?" And I was like, I told the waiter, I was like, "Last time I shit about 4 inches into my seat and didn't make it home." And he was like, "Ooh," because he's
He's like, I need a
Mexican.
michelada and a diaper, please.
Yeah. I ended up not drinking it all, but anyways, I didn't shit on myself, so I just wanted y'all to know that.
Oh, well, good.
Yep.
So it's not the
Progress.
Yeah. About
Progress,
all
not perfection.
Yeah.
That's what we're about.
40
already.
plus, you don't give a shit. Literally.
Oh, man.
Okay, we love y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace
Email
out.
us.
Bye.
Blame.
Thank you for staying around for all of our crazy.
Be sure to like, follow, and share with everyone you know.
Even them whores you don't like.
And leave us a 5-star review.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, bitches.